Yo, what up, guys? Just woke up. A lot of things going through my head right now. Chilling. About to read a book. I always read when I wake up. I'm going to read I want to read 60 pages, but we'll see. I've been realizing a lot of things lately. Last night I had 20 videos that I made in my dreams. I made all these videos in my dreams, and I realized all these things. And I started to notice that a lot of people in this world are addicted to positivity, and that might be, keeping their mind positive, to work on their business, and they might be taking pictures right now on Facebook where they're flashing their designer clothes still, and they're standing on a rooftop and saying, when everything goes back to normal, I'm going to be the one on top. Or they're going to say, be the one on top because you stayed at home and you worked. What they're really saying is they're talking about themselves when they talk about what you should do. When they tell you what you should do, they're talking about what they're doing, and they're actually low-key bragging. But here's the thing, guys. When you only focus on positivity, you don't have the full awareness of the world. And you don't really see the truth. You hide yourself with your head in the sand, kind of like an ostrich. Not only that, but you build your house on sand, on things that are illusions that don't exist within the Maya. Now, there's something else that I realized, which, so I was going through this guy's course. I have this guy's course, Transformation Mastery by Julian, RSD Julian. Some of you might know him. And there's this one video he has about approval and validation. And he would talk about how on his YouTube channel, he would notice the same faces. Some people would be positive one day and they would be negative another day. He would literally notice that they would just be bipolar on him. All of a sudden they'd be attacking him. All of a sudden they'd like him again when he made a funny video. Oh, he lost it. Oh, he's good now. And he realized that,
and sit down with this, reflect on it too. How fickle it is. How love will so easily turn into hate, and how hate will so easily turn into love. And this was reinforced, for me, with YouTube. When I started putting out videos and I started reading the comments, I'm like, oh my God, I'm getting approval. And I would see, familiar names commenting, and it would literally go from 1 week to the next, love, hate, love, hate, love, hate. And it would baffle me. I'd put one video out and they're like, yeah, Julian's awesome. And then I might put out a video that's a little bit more serious. And the same person would be like, Julian lost it. Julian's washed up. Julian's weak now. I'd be like, what the fuck? And then I'd put another, more funny one that just say, oh, Julian's awesome again. Just back and forth. So fickle. And what we realize is that, okay, and this is big, what people say about you oftentimes has nothing to do with you. It is pure speculation, and even deeper than that, it has everything to do with them. It is them projecting themselves on you. And a great quote from Osho here is that nobody can say anything about you. Whatever people say is about themselves. Okay? And letting this sink in, what you'll realize is that ultimately, no one can or can't approve of you because they can't fully know you. Whatever their reaction to you is about them projecting onto you. It is about them speculating about who you are.
You can't let people have control over you. Now, I woke up today to tons of positive comments, and I woke up today to negative comments from people that I consider my day one fans. And I realized it's because I'm going through a growing process, and they're going through it with me, that we all have our ups and downs. It's just like any other relationship. You're going to have your ups and your downs. And so I understand that, and I want to explain that on camera so people understand this in case they see it or you guys see it, anybody sees it, so you can learn from this. But I also noticed that there was this other coach. There was this coach who he learned from Sam Ovens, and he has a YouTube channel similar to mine, and he's out there, and he's showing off his Stripe, how he's making hundreds of thousands of dollars off his followers, off his subscribers, and he thinks he's helping people change their lives, right? And he's talking about how he's made $100,000 in a month, all this stuff. And then you see the comments, and there's super positive ones for the people that bought from him or whatever, maybe some of them, but there's also super negative ones. It's super polarized. And then he posted a video where he's like, he was doubting whether or not he was actually helping people, and he didn't know if he was, really helping people, and he was charging people maybe too much and all this stuff. And then I realized he made a pivot from trying to help people with the law of attraction or their mindset to helping entrepreneurs and business owners, because when you charge someone $5,000, how can you make how can you make sense of it if they don't make $5,000 back? So of course, just like everybody does, they all pivot to entrepreneurs because entrepreneurs believe they have the right mindset already. They believe in investing in themselves. They have money to invest in themselves. They're ready to go. They've already made the decision that they're going to win. So they'll buy your course to learn because they want to get that return on investment, which does work. But it becomes soulless. Why? Because like I said, they put their head in sand and they build their house on sand. Well, what is the sand I'm talking about? Money. Money does not exist, guys. It's not a real thing. It's an illusion within the Maya. And everybody that's all positive mindset, focusing on their business and focusing on money, are in for a rude awakening when money does not exist anymore. And they all be posting things on social media about how they're so positive and building their mindset. And by the time that this whole virus thing is over, they're going to be the ones out on top. And they're trying to influence you guys to do the same. Listen, you need to have awareness of the light and the dark. I noticed that the video I posted yesterday had a lot of fear in it, but it wasn't meant to be fearful, but it will be fearful for those that don't have the awareness. So that's what this video is about. I want to give you guys some more awareness. So why you need to know. So my memory card just said memory card full, but where was I? I was basically saying you need to look at the positive and the light. The dark and the light, because here's the truth. Money does not exist. You need to come to that conclusion first, that money does not exist, number one, all right? And also, you need to come to the conclusion that in dark times, true wisdom is being able to look at the fearful things like, United Nations Agenda 21, which, guys, when I say that, I don't feel any fear in my body. None. Some of you might because you're not aware. You need to dive into that darkness with your eyes open, your third eye open, ready to understand the truth, guys. So if you just only focus on your business, well, guess what Agenda 21 is? They're going to turn money into something that doesn't exist. And once you get awareness of this, then you go and you research the age of Aquarius and you realize, we're in the age of brotherhood and communities. We don't need money. We don't need money, guys. We just need each other. And when you realize that, now you're building communities. Now, the negative comment I got from somebody was somebody that got on a sales call with me, and at the end of the sales call, I dropped a $5,000 price tag on him, right? And he might be looking at that like, okay, so now this guy's posting all these videos with all this fear, and he wants us to join his program. Well, I remember that he asked me for $5,000 with the program, so obviously he's asking for $5,000. But he doesn't realize that I've made a pivot. I made a pivot, and I'm growing. We all grow. We all change. And I made a pivot when I had ideas, which was that it's not about money. It's about a community. Now, it's not. Listen, we still live in a society with money at the very moment. So I want to help people make money, and also I want to make money myself. But it's not about getting super rich anymore, guys. It's not about, dropping, $5,000 price tags on everybody. And if I do drop a $5,000 price tag, I'll probably spread it out for a year. But the crazy thing is, money might not even exist in a year. So you guys are going to understand, I'm growing with this as I get more awareness. I stay up all night. I stayed up till 4 o'clock last night making all these videos and researching. I literally was finished with my videos and turned on a video and started researching more. You guys got to understand, we're getting upgraded. Our DNA is about to get upgraded by the universe right now. Like all the dreams I was having last night, that's not normal for me. I don't have dreams where all of a sudden I'm having like 20 different video ideas in one night. Like what? I thought I woke up and I had a whole new course created. Listen, the idea that I had and how I'm shifting is I'm giving my content away for free, guys. And the people who want extra time and extra help with me can pay for that extra time and that extra help. But I'm going to be helping those people actually make money. You understand? So there's no angle here with me. I realize the truth is we need to build communities. We need to build a group. And so what I made last night, the idea that I put together, that I'm giving away for free, that's in my program for free, you don't have to give anything. You literally just log in, is called a community of community builders building community builders. So I had this idea, and I will put the video that I put in my free course in this video. I'll edit it and I'll put it right here. Alright guys, so if you're watching this video, then you have already seen the virtually instant manifestation technique, and you've seen the module within that program which goes over how to plan the visions that come to you after using the technique. Well, my latest vision that came to me was this section, right? Community builders building community builders, right? This is the grand scheme or the grand idea that I had a while ago, and it was kind of like an epiphany that I had, where I was realizing to create the most you can create in life, you have to influence the most people to help you create it. And I realized how to put this together into an actionable plan, a tangible thing with this method. And also, people will be able to create what they want to create through this method. So I wrote down a couple things here. This is me in the midst of doing the planning that you saw me do in the other video, which shows you how to plan out your vision. But I want to read you something right here that will get you the concept in your head. And by the way, I am listening to the binaural beats right now, pretty loud too. So I wrote, you share my programs inside of your community until you make your own programs inside of your community from your research and your own self-development. How this kind of is going to morph into you building out your dreams and your things that you want to create in this life through this is, so basically like community builders building community builders. So we're becoming, each one of us individually, basically like a coach, but not a guru, because I think the age of guru is dead. We're just becoming people that are encouraging other people to become more creative, if you will. And whatever you would like to share to the world, you can put inside of your community. But you can share other people's things that are inside of their community, their programs, inside of your community, and connect it back, right? So it's almost like an affiliate program as well, which I also put a question mark next to here on the page. I put affiliate, question mark, jetpack, question mark, which is an affiliate program that comes with ClickFunnels that helps you set up an affiliate program. I'm going to look into that, and I think that we can put something together with that that's going to be super, super powerful. But I also wrote free methods and paid methods. So building your community, at first, you want to do things that are free, right? So that you can give value, because we're all here to help each other up the value ladder, right? We're all here to get each other to the next level and inspire the next person to become, that creative being, their highest potential. We're all here to help each other awaken or unlock our true potentials and what we can out of life. So at first, we need to give as much value as we can. So first comes first, you have to give the value you've already gotten from other community builders. So you're going to go through a bunch of different community builders, and each community builder is going to link to the other communities that the other community builders built. So it's almost like when you get into one program, you get into them all. When you get into one community, you get into them all. And so we have access to all content. Now, yes, there is a value ladder to this, because I can't give somebody my one-on-one attention unless they pay me, right? So you'll be able to look inside of all these communities and see all these community members and see what and who you resonate with the most, because people will have different passions and different things and different ways that they bring people up their own value ladder. And the value ladder is just a way of evolving the consciousness of the people they are influencing. All right, so whoever you resonate with, you go up their value ladder. It starts off with their free content, and then as it, takes more of their time and more of their energy and effort, then you start to buy things from them. So we're all going to be buying things from each other and helping each other out, learning from our free stuff. So we get basically we get a quantity of great value from each other and great content. And then when we want to go deeper into the ones we resonate with, we pick and we choose. And then that's how we support each other. Because we're buying into each other's value ladders if we resonate with them. So it's this idea that I had, and I'm going to put this together, and I just see that it's completely genius. And it's intuitive, and it just came from the universe to me, so it's got me excited. So the free methods would be like starting with your free Facebook groups and your free YouTube channels. And if you guys don't want to get in front of the camera, then you can just do videos where you're not in front of the camera. Or you can just do the Facebook group where you never have to get in front of the camera and you just share things, right? And then in the Facebook group, you put all the links to everybody else that you've been influenced by that's connected to your group, and so it connects back to everybody regardless, right? And then as you start building your own programs and you're making your own money now, or maybe you're making money through other people's affiliate programs, right? That's when you move up to ClickFunnels and an active campaign. Now you're sending out emails to people automatically and stuff like that. So this is like a new 2.0 version of like affiliate programs, basically, of joint venture projects and programs and stuff like that some of you know about. Or this would be like I don't know, this is just like a new wave movement of what do people call that, where you go person to person? I know the derogatory term for it is like a pyramid scheme, but network marketing. But this is different in the sense that everybody has their own thing within the structure. Everybody has their own thing, and it's not like there's a top of the pyramid, because no one person is brought back all the goodies, because everybody gets linked into every community. Now, the people that first start probably end up getting linked into more communities. So I guess you could say there is kind of like a structure to it. But the chance is that not everybody's gonna link everybody. They're just gonna link the ones that they like the most, and it will be like a spider web effect. So it's like, there's going to be a lot of people that resonate with me, but there's going to be maybe somebody else who that people resonate with just as much as me, and he'll get the same amount of like links as me, right? Within all of the communities. So it's not like there's not going to be like some dictator up here that's the strongest, who's making the most money or getting the most praise out of everybody. It's not going to be like that at all. It's going to be well balanced and distributed, because everybody resonates with different things, and everybody's going to get linked within everybody's thing. Like, that's kind of how I see it. Now, there's always going to be a lot of kinks to be worked out here, probably. Well, maybe. I don't know. I haven't put it together yet. It's just an idea, and I'm starting the planning of it. And I already have like the first structures that we can start putting together, and the people that are watching this video, you'll be able to follow what I've created so far, right? And link mine. And then start on your own program or whatever, or start your own YouTube channel, or start your own Facebook group. But this is about becoming creators, but not only that, co-creators, because we're all going to be creating one big spider web. And then, who knows, maybe in the future, I'll make some sort of, some sort of software or something that puts it all together. Who knows? Like, this could go anywhere. But we'll see. Because even if they took down the internet or whatever, we'll all have connections to each other in some sort of way, because phone numbers will be linked, different ways of contacting people will be linked, and we'll be sophisticated with all of this by that time, when things maybe look a little shady with the internet or something like that. And we'll see the writing on the wall, and then we'll already have access to each other and connection with each other, and we'll be able to find a different means or different way of moving it offline if we have to, or whatever, right? So this is kind of the idea I had. Now, when I first made these videos, guys, I didn't have it clear like this in my head. I just kind of was excited. I had the excitement, the first idea that came to me, where it was just like a community of community builders building community builders. Like, that was the idea. But now I'm starting to see, like, whoa, yo, this is actually even more powerful than I even imagined at first. And that's how these visions work. They grow, they spiderweb out into different things. Like even if only the lowest thing of this worked, like the lowest thing I can imagine from it would be like you guys, creating a ClickFunnels account, and then you, taking your own content, putting it in to your own program, which also links to mine, right? And then then having your people link yours, right, which links to mine. Or you can have your people link yours and mine, which I think would be the best, right? If we tell people to link everybody before, so everybody gets linked. And so they don't have to go through a rabbit hole. It's kind of just like, you kind of just see, and we can even make it where it's like Daniel linked Job or whatever, and Job linked Mike, and we can see the trail that it kind of went on, and that would be cool too. But that is like, the lowest level that you can imagine from this, and you can still see how that would be beneficial, because everybody gets linked back to everybody, and there's all this content that they could just resonate with. But I see this even, like, even bigger with a bunch of other different things that we can do with affiliate stuff, with our own paid programs that it links to inside of it. And inside of my program, I'm going to show you how I created my entire program, right? And then, so you don't even have to make a program where it shows people how to link their whole entire program like mine. You just basically link to my content, right? And then they have that. So all you have to do is create your own. You don't even have to teach them how to create their own. So I did all that work for you, right? And so everybody leverages off of everybody to create something, and it just allows us to go out and create beautiful things, beautiful programs, beautiful ways of giving value to the next person, because everybody can help somebody in some way. And this will lead to deeper into the age of Aquarius or Capricorn or whatever later on, where there's probably not going to be any money anymore. We're just going to be exchanging value. So that's kind of how I see this, guys. And in these next videos, we will dive into I'm going to show you exactly how you can start with the lowest form, which is Facebook group and a YouTube channel. And then some of you that have some money and want to jump into ClickFunnels and start actually being able to make your own programs and monetize it, I'm going to show you that as well. So I'm going to show you the free methods and the paid methods, and then I will just grow onto it and make it bigger. And so that's what's going to be in here, guys. So this is how you can take your own steps towards changing your life and changing the world. And it's beautiful, and I'm excited. So, yeah, excited. Take care, guys. And as you saw in that video, guys, the idea I have is next level. It has nothing to do with, me taking money from people and da-da-da-da-da. Guys, life is about abundance. It's about having an abundance mindset. When I was dropping $5,000 price tags, which, by the way, I still do with my higher ticket clients that, come to me that actually want to make money in their life, it's because I can actually help them make that return on investment back, because I know online business. So, but I realized the issue was I dropped a $5,000 price tag on somebody who wasn't ready to make that shift in his life, and he wasn't going to have any return on investment. So that's the key. When I see somebody who's not ready, from now on, I just tell people, hey man, it looks like we're not a good fit. Take care. Have a good one. Because I realize that only some people are ready to make money online if that's what they're trying to do. But the idea of the community builders building community builders is not about money. It's about, if money stops existing, then we can all come together and we'll have a community built where all of our passions get seen. All of this stuff, becomes a reality for each individual person, and we all become stronger individuals together, right? And so you guys, you need to look at the light and you need to look at the dark. You need to realize that, hey, money might not exist pretty soon. It's not about being positive and building your online businesses only, guys. It's about building something that builds a community, and everybody in the community is strengthened, and everybody in that community benefits. And it's not a pyramid scheme. It's not like somebody at the top wins only. You see what I'm saying? It's about everybody winning together simultaneously, and that is the age of Aquarius. And people are like, it's funny is because the dude that hit me with the negative comment earlier today, also his first comment to me was like, hey man, where do you get all this information? Where do you get all this knowledge? Well, dude, first of all, I'm 26. I'm a little bit older than you. And I've been spending all my life and all my years, instead of partying and doing drugs and chasing girls or whatever, I've been spending the majority of my life researching, going into the darkness, going into the unknown. And that is where I get my information from. And there's something called syncretism, where you connect dots of people that are valid and that have valid points and that line up with other people that have valid points. And then you connect all of their dots together and you get your own valid point. Instead of just soaking up anybody's information, you connect the dots and you verify, you cross-reference, and you check the people that have done the same kind of research as each other and gone down the same rabbit holes and come out with the same truths, and they've discarded the same lies. That's how you find truth. And the truth sometimes hurts, guys, but it does not hurt those with awareness, the eyes to see and the ears to hear. So my free program is literally free. You do not have to buy anything at all. Like, there's nothing to buy. Now, there's options to buy things within the program for people that want to upgrade and go to a higher level and get more of, get more from me, get more of the valuable things, get more of my time, my attention, my one-on-one help, so that they can go to the next level. But I'm going to give away so much for free inside this course that every single person will be able to change their lives. And as you saw in the video that I just put here, that I put inside the course, everybody's going to be a winner in this community. You guys see what I'm saying? Everybody in the community will get enough information from everybody, and they will get to choose who they want to go up the ladder from, because there's nothing wrong with abundance. There's nothing wrong with helping each other out financially, as long as when you help someone financially, it helps you back financially or helps you back internally, which will turn to financial. And if money doesn't exist, it will still turn to abundance. The key word is abundance. The key word is, the value transfer, because money is just a representation of value, guys. So once you see this clear concept, guys, you realize I don't have an angle. I'm not some fake guru. I don't believe in the age of guru. Not a single bit. I want to give you all the research, and that's what I'm doing. If you look inside the free course, guys, which is the only link in this description below, I'm only putting that link in my description now because it's so important. But once you see in there, I actually put other people's links, other YouTube videos from other people that I've actually got information from, and all the links that I've researched, and I'm going to keep adding to it and keep adding to it and keep adding to it, because I don't believe in the age of guru anymore. So I don't want to act like I know more than you guys. I don't want to act like I'm better than you guys. I want to give you all the information that I've learned and set it aside and be like, hey guys, I'm just Daniel or whatever, like this name they gave me, the government name that I have. No, but that's not who I am. My soul has a name that I don't even know, right? I am that I am. But you see what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to be like, hey guys, I'm this genius guru with all this wisdom that knows all these things that's better than you. No. Here's where I got the information. Have a look at it. Here's the ideas that I've been getting with my intuition where we can better ourselves together. And here's the information that you can use to actually better your life for free. If you want more of my attention, because I'm so busy, because literally I want to make 20 videos today, but if you want some of my time, it'll cost money, obviously. All right, so now understand that's how I want you guys to live your life as well. Or if you see truth in that, I want you guys to get value out of that and also be reciprocated, whether that's financially or in any other way possible. Because when you give value, you don't expect anything back, but it will come back. What are you going to do? Not accept the money that comes back? Understand the transfer of value, and that's how life works. And whether money exists or not, there will still be the transfer of value. And I am putting this together so that everybody wins. You know, why is it Daniel always wins? Well, understand, because you know how Jesus said, he basically said that I am you and you are me. And he was like, you're going to do all the great things that I'm doing and ye are gods. And he said all that. Well, it's the same thing. Daniel always wins is Jesus always wins. What is your name? Is your name Jesse? Is your name Jack? Jack always wins. Jesse always wins. That's what this channel is about. That's what this community is about. I say Daniel always wins because that's who I am from my perspective, my perception of who I am in this 3D reality is I'm Daniel, right? But I'm setting the example. I want you to always win. I want you to believe in yourself. I want you to be your own guru. And that is what I'm giving all of my stuff away for free because I had that realization, right? And I keep having these realizations, and that's the truth. The truth is, guys, we need to give everything away for free right now. We need to give everything we have. We need to give it. We need to give as much as we can to the world because time is of the essence. And we are in the age of brotherhood, and we need to make that smooth transition. So with that being said, guys, first link in the description, jump into the free program and really dive in. Really go and see all the things there and let me know in the comments. Like, do you see what I'm talking about? Do you see the vision that I have? Do you see how you can better your life with this? How you can create your own things with this? Do you see how... there's no angle here, and I'm just giving my heart and my soul to this cause. Like, I was building, funnels where I was selling mouses before, selling hair trimmers, selling fishing lures, and it's just empty, guys. There's no purpose there. When the money is the purpose, you have no purpose, because money is just digits on a screen. It's just paper that is worth less than the paper it's printed on. And you need to understand this key, guys. We are here for a short period of time. It's about the change that we make in the people that we are influencing. So be your own guru and influence people to be their own guru. All right? And I'm out. Peace.